Welcome to Stegosaurus Bulletin, where I read the funniest and most interesting topics on Reddit and the craziest news articles that I can find. This episode we'll be looking at the subreddit Entitledparents. Our next post is by user Gaming Oddity, entitled Father Threatens to Sue Us for Playing Pokemon Go in the Park. I started playing Pokemon Go in 2018. I had fun, I hanged out with my friends and it was pretty enjoyable. 1 month ago my friend and I decided to play like the old days. We sat down on a wooden bench in a park, battling in a raid. After some time a man comes up to us, asking us to stop playing and leave the area. We ask why.
Playing in the park is bad influence on my children.
Notice that the two children are about 10 and are both on their mobiles. We are just minding our own business. Please leave us alone.
How disrespectful can you be? You don't talk to your elders like that.
Sir, we are adults as well. We are free to do whatever we want to. We aren't disturbing you nor your children.
You can't occupy the bench just to play video games. These are used for older, tired people to sit.
I was confused at this point. I'm pretty sure you were wrong. Benches are to be used by anyone. They are for public use. You can go a couple meters further and find an unoccupied bench.
What? I'm tired, and my kids need to sit down too.
Your kids seem fine. They are also playing their mobiles.
At least they aren't playing stupid Pokemon games. It's illegal to play such games in public area, because you don't see where you're going.
There's no law that implies anything like this. It's common sense that a person needs to look where he goes before he does so. Besides, we are sitting, not standing and blocking the path like you and your children are doing.
It is also illegal to occupy a bench without an excuse. My children are tired, and I need to sit.
The kids noticed the rising tension and told their dad to calm down and encouraged him to walk to the next bench. The kid seemed cool. Anyway, entitled father insisted,
If you don't leave this area, I will call the police and sue you.
Go ahead, call the police. We didn't break any law whatsoever. The only person that's going to have problems is you after forming a false claim.
We'll see about that. Come kids, I've got a call to make.
Funny how the man walked to the other bench to make the call. Soon after the police came and the father pointed at us and told them something. They approached us. This man claims you have abused his children and knocked them off the bench. Is that true? No, officer. This man came up to us demanding us to give our seat to him. There was a free bench close by. He could just have sat there.
What a lie! These pesky teenagers confronted my children.
There was no evidence of the incident. No cameras were located in the park, or so I thought. Is there any security camera in this area? I asked with hope. One of the policemen went to check the security footage, while another one stayed with us. After a couple minutes, the officer came back with a strange look on his face and apologized to me. He said that I could press charges for false complaint. I nodded, and the family was escorted out of the park. Summing up, oh no, the wild entitled father fled. And yet, he is to be held responsible for what he did. If I get any update on what's happened to the man, I will make an update. Stay cool.
What is this entitled father on about?
Pokemon is the coolest thing ever. That guy really dug his own grave. Now he's getting charged. Good job, OP. You did good. Our next post is from Zorfus2. Entitled Mother wants me to give my new PC with RTX 3080 to her son. So, a bit of a backstory. I'm a 19-year-old male, and I am studying computer science in a university in India. This university is not in my hometown, so I had to rent out a small apartment at the outskirts of the city, since the rent is low at the suburb area. My neighbors are a family of 4, a mother of 2 children, a 10-year-old boy and a 5-year-old girl, and a father. So I have a part-time job in a nearby computer coaching center to teach kids some basic programming. This kid, who is 10 years old, I would call him Entitled Kid from now on, went there to learn coding, and from there, he learnt that I was building a new gaming PC. I was talking to one of my friends who worked. Yesterday, around 3 PM, I finished eating lunch and had a date from 5 PM. So I was just resting, and then the doorbell rings. Oh boy, here we go. I open the door. Oh, hello. Hi, can I help you? You building a new PC? Yes, I just finished building it. My son wants a new PC to play some games. Do you need any help building it today? I'm a bit busy. I can help you tomorrow. No, we don't want to build a PC. Oh, you want to buy a pre-built one? What is the budget? Well, that's the problem. There is no budget. I can show you any PC. No, we want your PC. Me not understanding what she said? You want the same configuration as my PC? No, I want to get the PC inside your room. It was 1-bedroom hall and kitchen flat, with a kitchen and a bathroom, so my PC could be seen from outside. That's not possible. Why? You're too old to play video games. This is for my studies, not for gaming. It was kinda a lie, since I was going to satisfy my Minecraft addiction with the PC. Don't lie, why would you need one so good for university? I closed the door on them. Too old for gaming? You're never too old for gaming. My grandpa still plays games from time to time. He has PlayStation, he has Sega. I think he's even got a Nintendo 64. One thing's for sure, I'm never going to be too old for video games. Our next post is by a user It's Personal Man. The kid next door using binoculars to peer into my window was picked up by my security camera. Parent freak out that I'm using cameras. Backstory. Neighbors have 3 boys, all under the age of 7. In my first encounter with the mum, she promptly tells me, not asks, that her kids wander. I naively thought that meant there might be the odd rogue ball episode or something, so don't protest at the time. Our yards are unfenced, and we share a driveway. Oh boy, I was wrong. My yard, back deck, front garden, and even the inside of my house were seen as an extension of their space. The boys would even have sword fight tournaments on my back deck, off my kitchen. The parents would literally do nothing. I was put in a position many times to ask for more privacy as it was affecting my work and a general sense of well-being, as I am a very private person. It took some push, but finally, things got a bit better. But they still wander, however, to a level I am not willing to cause drama over. This past early winter, I decided to put in security cameras. I live alone in a not so great area, and I wanted some peace of mind. I also wanted to document encroachment in case it got bad again. In that time, the cameras have picked up a lot of encroachment from kids, but I did not raise the issue because the relationship with parents is peaceful, and I wanted to keep it that way. Fast forward to yesterday. My camera picks up a clip of the middle kid peering into my window with a pair of binoculars. I send the clip to the parents, explaining one of my cameras picked it up, and that I am not comfortable with this behavior. It is inappropriate and an invasion of my privacy. They send a note back saying he was only trying to see if I was home so he could say hello. Then insisted on knowing more about my security cameras, what they can see, and if they pick up the kids playing in their yard. I explained that they don't, as they only pick up motion in my yard. But if the kids are in my yard, which they are, a lot, they are recorded. The parents are insisting I take the cameras down. The lesson is, entitled parents raise entitled children. I am frightened to see what kind of adults these kids will turn into. Who knows if I will be here long enough to find out. Edit. Thanks for your responses thus far. I should have mentioned the fence and backstory. How I would love a fence, and will someday. I live in an area that wood is twice the price, and tradespeople are taking bribes for bookings. It's not really possible right now, but someday. They are not only entitled, but also deadbeats, so I'd be paying for it on my own. I did the one thing I had control of, and that's installing cameras. I'm going to read this reply from Comfortable Zebra in the comments. You're liable if those kids get hurt on your property. Write a certified letter, and if they keep doing it, file a report. A fence would be a really good idea. I have to agree. Make sure you keep that letter that you received from your neighbors, and anything that you might have sent over to your neighbors. Maybe even let the police know before anything bad happens, OP. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Stegosaurus Bulletin. You can like the video if you like, and subscribe for more crazy stories.